Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's me, Bingo. I'm Bingo, and it's time for another episode of the Halfway Okay program. Oh my god, hi, hello, oh my god, hi. Yuppie scuppy dingo dangers. That's kind of the cool slang I'm slinging these days. Yo, man, dude, you're it's straight clicking in here. It's straight clicking like a mouse. Oh, dude, you clicking? Me too, dude. I love clicking. I have two mice going on right now for my setup. I have a wireless little baby guy. And then this puppy has glowy lights on the side. Can you see that? For the audio listeners, I held up two mice for my computer. It's a PC. Anyway, hi. Oh my God. Everyone is just here. They're popcorning off in the chat. We got some good people. We have names I don't see all that often. It's very exciting to be here. Everybody. Oh my God, do we have a nice show for you today? I did hype this one up quite a bit on the last ep. I hyped this one up to be the best episode to date. And I can't promise that. The things I've had prepared, there's not a lot. But there is a big tonal shift for the show happening this ep. This is actually like a very important episode, 144, which actually in the Bible, Matthew 144, says, there's great change that comes with people who are of the deserving, meaning Christ's disciples. And we are not a Christian show. We welcome all denominations here. We don't. We're pretty agnostic atheist here. I'd love for it all to be real, but it probably is not. Is it a bummer? Is this too heavy at the beginning? Eric says Matthew 144 used to be my AIM screen name. Oh my God. Me too. Actually, it was 143. Oh boy. Anyway, hi, hello. It's me, Bingo. Oh boy. I don't even know where to start. I will say this. I will say something to you. When I was prepping for the show, my computer died. Right? Like I got a blue screen with a frowny on it and it was all like, Bingo, you not liking this. And I was like, uh-oh. So if that happens on this stream, I will live suicide myself on the air, but you won't be able to see it because my computer will be broken. No, just stay tuned and I'll be back. I'm so sorry in advance. If it does happen, this is not the episode for it to happen. Again, a giant episode. There couldn't be a bigger episode honestly. I was also recently told that my bit where I talked off screen to a person that's not there, in this case being Roger, my intern, was already done by a pervert who looked at people in the bathroom at E3 or something. So I'm not going to it's not that great of a bit, firstly. Secondly, I didn't know someone had taken it that was famous in the internet world. And I didn't know that he was a prevert. All right. So that's triple death, triple whammy. That gets you kicked out of the ballpark, pal. Oh my God, we've got some good stuff going on today. Oh, folks, you wouldn't believe it. This is honestly the I am killing Roger, Tony. He's dead. I guess the cadence of the show is different today because I've kind of combined two segments. So I tell you what, let's just go and start with an old classic favorite. Usually the one that tops the show when I don't have a little oopsie. But folks, I do have a little oopsie. Spoiler alert. Okay. But we were going to do right now Bingo's Big Life Pup Date. Oh man. Oh boy. Actually, not a lot's been going on. I think the most important thing that's not show related that happened to me was I was invited by someone. I was invited to a birthday party of a stranger by someone who had no authority to invite me to that birthday party, and it was in a very weird location, and I felt very out of place and hot. And let me tell you this. So Desiree, listener of the show, friend, treasured friend, IRL friend, and internet friend, because we do talk online and we play Fortnite, the video game, together. Desiree's great. But Desiree and also this Katie that's called in before, this shrink, they're all like, oh my God, Bingo, we want you to meet, I forget the guy's even fucking name. Like, well, you've got to meet this guy. He's great. I think you'd really get along. And I'm like, I don't know. That always sits weird with me, and I don't know why. Met Taylor. Taylor? Oh yeah, I've met Taylor. Taylor was the person who had the birthday party. I met her once. Stranger. Okay. And there's this other guy there, and his partner, his lady friend, and they're like, oh, you got to meet these people. And I'm like, why? Why do I need more friends? I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they're totally cool. What's his name? Toby? Something funny. I don't know, man. All I know is it was very weird. It was a very weird thing to do to somebody, and actually really messed up, and it made me very nervous and shy. Because Desiree, I'm shy. So I'm calling you out. You're dead. You're toast. You fucked up. I did not. I will. So that was that segment. That was, that's really the only thing that's happened to me as Bingo's Big Life Update. Wow. It looks like there's some infighting happening, in the chat, which I don't like to see. But it's over me, kind of. I don't know. It's the shrink and Desiree arguing about how everyone loves Bingo. It's very weird. It's very awkward. Now, here's some more weird and awkward. Gang, I don't like this any more than you do, but something happened, and I really made a big old pooper mistake, which is putting me into quite a mood. So this is the first ever joint Poor Bingo meets Lil Oopsies. Is that working? Does that sound good at all? No, it doesn't. And then that's you get it. I was playing Fortnite, the video game, online, like I've said I do, right? I don't Twitch stream it. I just play it for fun. And I was playing with Tony and Eric and Desiree and myself, and we were having so much fun. And Tony mentions, and I'm not going to mention what this is because I don't want it to be spoiled. Tony mentions that there's a new thing coming out, and it's based off of a comic book, and he's very, very excited about it. And I had heard about it prior, thinking it was based off of a comic book, and I thought the comic book came out ages ago. The comic book was taking characters that are normally a little more goofy and not to be taken too seriously and going grimdark with it, which I don't typically get with. So when I heard about the comic originally, I guess a year ago, I was just like, oh, okay, I want to tell me about it. There's a big spoiler. There's a big twist. Okay. And I was like, what's the big twist? Okay. And my friend told me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But I have no interest in reading it. Again, it's like grimdark Mario. We don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I'm too little. I get scared. Anyway, so I just happened to mention the big spoiler, not thinking. I wasn't thinking. I was just excited that I knew what he was talking about. And I was like, oh boy, yeah, it's this and this and this. And it wasn't something as hack spoiler is like, oh yeah, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi died. Oh jeez. Darth Maul comes back and he's got robo legs. Oh jeez. It's not that. Which I guess that does happen in Star Wars. Is that right? Spoiler alert. And again, I'm not telling you what this is because I don't want someone to ruin the chat, because I'll tell you something. The one thing I hate, and I've stopped listening to podcasts because of this, when they spoil things, and they don't. Anyway, I felt so bad about it. And then also, to make matters worse, Tony, I think, is still mad about it, which is really, I don't know, kind of shows the quality of his character. But he was very, very upset. I even tried looking up edible arrangements to send to his office as a sorry. But they were actually really expensive. They're like $110 for the small one. And it was funny because it's actually like spells out sorry in pineapple, which is very funny. Anyway, I feel really, really bad about it. Tony is in the chat. Let's see if he's apologizing to me yet for making me feel so bad. I'll just skim through the chat here. Eric says poor bingo. That is correct. No, she says, okay. Well, Eric, who works with Tony, they own a little bed and breakfast together. He said Tony was fuming at work today. Well, clearly he's not over it. But you know what? You're about to be, because Tony, I'm offering you a free gift. I know how much Tony loves hip hop music, and especially he loves when me, Bingo, hi, I'm Bingo. He loves it when I do improvisational raps. So I haven't actually done one of these in a very long time. This is a halfway okay Rapology to Tony. If anyone wants to give me a couple of topics, and then I'll bring it around to a apologizing to poor Tony. Just throw out a couple of topics in the chat. I'll quietly drink water and wait for that to happen. Oh my God. We got a Bulbasaur cup tumbler today, everybody. Bulbasaur number 1 Pokemon in the Pokedex. Okay, we got a suggestion of Jesus. Living Like Larry in the chat says, we need to speak with an IP lawyer because I want a copy exactly this format and style. You want to copy exactly this format and style of what? My show? Or my rap? You haven't even heard my rap, Larry. Who is Living Like Larry? I don't know. Okay, no one's giving me suggestions. I'll just go off the cuff. I am an authentic person, so this, besides a couple of, mainstay rap slogans and things I like to throw out, this will be all completely improvisation dulled. Okay, ready? Tony, this is for you, bro. Yeah. Gonna feel it now, gonna. Did you even know? I'm really, really sorry. Did you even know, though, I got the killer flow and I'm gonna go to Ohio, JK, I'm already there. I am so very sad, poor Bingo. I'm gonna never wear a plaid cause I'm not tough enough to be a lumberjack. Did you even know I spoiled shit? It got whack. And Tony was so upset with me. He still is. Some would say to me, did you even know that Tony's really mean? He hurt my feelings. That's kind of fucked up. We gotta shrink in the chat, listen to the show. We gotta shrink in the chat, listen to my flow. She's gonna call in and tell you, you better forgive little Bingo. That's fresh. Everyone loved it. Eric said there's a delay between the my mic and the track. I don't believe that's true. Anyway, that was really messed up. That Tony made me feel bad about that. But it helped me come up with the very first episode of the show that has a poor Bingo plus little oopsies. Sounds like shit. I was not a half beat off the whole. Was I really? People, did that rap sound super fresh? Press 1 in the chat if it sounded super fresh. Press 2 if it was off a beat, like Eric said. That's also kind of like my flow. I'm kind of like Jay-Z'd. You know what I mean? Anyway, great. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of ones and a lot of twos. It's actually really confusing, and I don't appreciate it. It's kind of really messed up that you guys are doing that to me right now after everything I've been through. Oh, my Yamaguchi. Who was she doing? What? Christy Yamaguchi. Was she a skater? I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, I promised a lot at the top of the show about how this is like a big change for the show, and it is. People that have listened to, oh, she's a gymnast. She was a skater. Got it. Very clear. Thank you, chat. Oh, brother. You know, I have, if anyone's been listening to this show for a while, you know, you'd know that I've done 130 some odd episodes with a co-host, which made the show easier and more difficult at times. And I do miss doing that. I do miss having somebody here to kind of, kind of spitball ideas with and kind of just having a rapport, having another opinion, another point of view is great. People calling in from the Sweetie List, which again, you're more than welcome to do, at any time, Sweetie Listers. That's all well and good. The chat's very difficult because I have a hard time reading when I'm performing, which I'm doing right now. So it's like, I have to take a time and look at it, and that's not great for the audio listener. They're like, oh, get on with it, Bimbo. Yeah. So I've been missing a co-host. I've been missing that presence being in as a part of this show, as a part of performing. I kind of been going without a net all this time. And I know, and I don't mean a net, my old co-host. It was Danny. My old co-host was Danny, and he's called in once or twice, but it's just not the same. So I have, it kind of occurred to me the other day, I was just like talking with my roommate, that I was like, hey man, would you have any interest in being like kind of a reoccurring guest on the show? And his ears perked up, and he wanted to actually be a permanent co-host, which was actually really pretty exciting. Because I didn't even know he had any interest in it. He's not an extrovert. Like he's always in his room, like all the time. And he'd admit this. He lives in, I don't have a shot of it. It's over here. He lives in in my in-table drawer. And I talked to him about it like late last week. And over the weekend, he set up a camera. He set up the phone lines. He's got a little iPhone 6 in there that has the chat going on from the Twitch stream. He's able to read and respond to the chat. It's actually it's pretty exciting. He seems pretty excited. Anyway, I guess I could just kind of introduce him. Everybody, if you want to just clap your hands together here. I got my co-host and friend, Bruce.
Hi. Hello. How are you?
You're doing good, bud. Keep going, man.
I'm Bruce. I'm a little nervous, but I hope that I'm able to make you laugh and give you smiles.
You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing really good. Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, that was Bruce.
Hey, I do have one thing. I have a joke.
Oh, okay. Jokes are great. I love jokes, Bruce. Does anybody else want to hear a joke from Bruce? Why don't we hear some ones in the chat? See if you want to, have a little joke from Bruce.
Yeah, do it, please. Please press 1 in there. That's 1. lot of ones. That's another one. Oh, that's a lot of ones. I can't even count that high. Just kidding.
Good. That's good. That's good, buddy.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Smooth.
Okay, listen. Why did the army's baby, there's a baby in the army. Yeah. Why did he get a medal? There's a baby in the army, and why did he get a medal?
I don't know, Bruce. Why did the baby who's in the army get a medal?
'Cause he did his duty.
That, you know what, Bruce? That deserves a laugh and a clap.
Thank you.
Okay. So everyone, that's Bruce. He's great. He's very kind, pretty innocent. So just try not to corrupt him too much. Again, I have the phone lines piped in, and I also have chat here. If anyone has any questions for Bruce, he'd be more than happy to. He's better at being prompted than just coming up with bits on his own. And again, he's not a performer. He's not an entertainer, right? He doesn't have an IMDb. I do. And so I'm able to come up with these really, really good, synergetic, intelligent, bits and jokes and stuff like that. He isn't. All right. So prompting him would be good. Getting him something to work with, Water from a grass type, because I broke my Squirtle mug or my tumbler. Anyway, oh boy, oh brother, where are me? I'm right here. We got. Oh boy, I don't. This isn't. This is a half-baked thing I want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it because it's an ongoing theory I have. And actually, I'm so sorry. Once again, I am ill-prepared for everything I'm doing. I'm looking something up real quick. Oh, perfect. I hate this guy. I hate everything. Okay, so we're gonna pull up this thing here. Shut up. Oh God, is this on a? Okay, whatever. This is a celebrity Tsk list. I still don't have a song for it. Let's just celebrity Tsk list. This is the segment of the show where when I look at a celeb and I'm just like, well, come on, man, what are you doing? And I've got this one. Isn't that this? Okay, okay. Let's just play this. I apologize for how this. Oh God, hold on. I got to find a better video of this. I should have pulled this up. I really didn't prepare.
I had this rule with my.
Okay, here we go. This is it. The audio might be a little low. Let me. So anyway, how's everyone been doing? As I'm not prepared for this fucking thing that I should have been prepared for. But I didn't think I was going to talk about it. But then I looked at the clock and it was like, oh my God, I've only been doing this for like 13 minutes. Yikers. You know what I mean? Rikers, give me the Rikers. Dan Riker. Anyway, let's watch this fucking tool talk about stuff. This is Chris Pratt on the screen. I have a lot of opinions on Chris Pratt. I know it's not a hot take to think Chris Pratt sucks, but I'm going to go into why I think he sucks and why he and more. Okay, so let's watch this video really quick.
I had this rule with my old man, and I have it with my son, which is when you're fishing, you can swear. And so...
Okay, to describe to the audio listeners, he's just on some show with an orange background with like magenta, fuchsia, like pill shapes behind them. And then there's this lady with... I can't tell if I hate her look or like her look, but it's a lady who's now laughing at Chris Pratt. And he's talking about fishing.
We're out fishing. He catches a fish, and I'm trying to get him to take a picture with the fish before we let it go. And it flops out of his hands, and these bass have these little spines on their back. And the fin pokes him in the hand, falls in the water. He starts to cry, and he's like,
Oh, I think we missed a thing. So him and his old man always had this rule. Chris and his old man had this rule when they were bass fishing for bass. See how specific he's getting? Because he wants to make sure that everyone that likes Cabela's is listening and really likes to watch the fucking Mario movie. This guy, he's talking about basses, the fish. And the whole thing is, his dad he gave him, his dad would let him swear as long as they were fishing. So that's the premise of this. And he's talking now about him and his child fishing.
Oh, and I said, hey, buddy, are you all right? You all right? He said, oh, Dad, I'm about to swear. And
How cute.
Hey,
cute.
you know the rules. And he goes, that bass is stupid. Well, I think we say, hey, don't call someone stupid. That's bad. You shouldn't say that. And he continues to cry. I said, did you feel better? He said, a little bit stupid bass. And I was like, all right, buddy. Yeah, now's the time. Get it out. And he goes, that stupid bass is a fucking pussy.
Very, very funny. Very, very funny. Oh, and then fucking that creep. The creep from Jurassic Park is there. That pervert that everyone loves. Let's have a picture of fucking Jeff Goldblum with his fucking shirt all weird. I'm adjusting the light here. I'm going to get a little more moody. No, it's going to back up. Am I washed out? This is entertaining. Anyway, the reason I show you that video and the reason I don't like Chris Pratt is you can't tell me that the person who played Andy Dwyer, America's favorite Andy Dwyer, is I didn't articulate this well in my head. He just sucks. It's a long con, folks. He has a PR team that's telling him, hey, yo, skirt the line of this like religious-y kind of like pseudo right-wing Christian conservative values thing so we can put you in more Garfield's movies. That's what he's doing. I truly 100% believe that. So again, hey man, no fault on you, brother. But like, it's inauthentic, and I think it sucks. And why would you specifically call it a bass? Why would you say bass? I don't know. It just sucks. It just sucks. Hey, Bruce. What's up, man?
Why, he seems nice to me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, okay. He was funny on that clip. He smiles a lot. I get that. He was Star-Lord and stuff, and people like him.
Yeah. Why be mean to him? He's doing his best. He's doing his best. He's going Mario.
Yeah, I know, man. I know he's going to be Mario.
Don't you like Mario? I do. I know you like Mario. Bingo.
Yeah, I like Mario. I'm excited. I think the movie looks cool. I just don't, I don't like being pandered to, and I'm not even the audience he's pandering to. I just don't think it's authentic. I don't like it.
Yeah, but they do, and that's okay, Bingo. It's okay to be different and have different views. He seems nice. He's not like a weird anti-vaxxer or nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. This is, this is kind of what you want, right? With one of these you want someone to kind of call you on your shit a little bit. So yeah, thanks. Does anybody in the chat agree? Should I take it easy? Is this not quite the celebrity Tsk List target that we should be targeting on this cool show? I don't know why people are pressing one. Still kind of hot. Yeah, you know what? Katie, the shrink, judging somebody on just his looks, is I guess he's I think he was more attractive as Andy personally, and I think a lot of people do. There was a whole SNL sketch about it, or part of one. And SNL is they're the tastemakers. They're very relevant. Anyway, yeah, Carly's right. Chris Pratt does suck. Anyway, So I thought I would expose Chris Pratt a little bit for having that very, very authentic and very, very wonderfully sweet. He's so funny as Andy. He's so funny. Anyway, whatever. Oh God. Okay, here we go. Hey there, Katie the Shrink. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. But, I'm more than a shrink, okay?
Uh-huh.
Listen, since you're not really active on TikTok, maybe you missed out on this, but I got something else for the celebrity Tsk List.
Oh, yeah?
So this thing was really popping off on TikTok this week of Gwyneth Paltrow talking about her dietary habits in an interview. Did you see this?
So I know she's been on the news. Is she like in court or something? I can't keep track.
Yeah, I'm not like really, I try to ignore like everything she says and does.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, but in this interview, she is hooked up to an IV drip to get sustenance into her body.
She sounds like an IV drip.
Yeah, good
Get
one.
it? Thanks.
Yeah, and then she's talking about all the different things that she has for like IV infusions, and she's like rattling off these like very obscure chemical names. Like who knows what she's talking about? And a bunch of people like stitched it and were like explaining what she was talking about. And it's basically like, yeah, she's talking about like very basic chemical compounds that you would get from eating things like eggs or like meat or bread or just like any solid food, But she's like, I wake up and I have black coffee and then I have bone broth for lunch. Mm-hmm. And that's like what she eats all day is just black coffee and bone broth, which are foods that have 0 calories.
Sounds cool.
And so basically, this old gal, Gwyneth Paltrow, with her bajillion dollars, is just like, yeah, I stay thin by not eating at all day. And I'm just hooked up to an IV drip. And this is how I keep my figure is just by, it's like,
she looks great, though. She looks really good. Like, not at all like a weird skeleton covered in beef jerky. She looks really, really hot.
Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of this, but she also, like, runs this thing called Goop.
Goop, yeah.
Yeah. And
vagina candles and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. So if anybody should be on your celebrity Tsk list, I don't know. I just feel like Chris Pratt is, like, a little bit low on the list.
Hey, excuse me. Can I interrupt really quick over here?
Please, yes.
Oh, yeah. Is this okay, Katie? Is this to talk to Bruce, or is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I think that celebrities are doing the best they can too. And maybe she's a little misguided right now. But isn't it the world that we crafted for women that makes her feel like she needs to be so thin and make a vagina candle?
I don't completely see the thread between those two things, but yes, I agree with the sentiment.
Yeah, cinnamon.
And that's why I think that's why it bothers me. Is like, we live in a world that hates women and wants women to be as thin as possible.
Yeah.
So when she's talking about getting all of her nutritional sustenance through an IV bag to avoid becoming fat, it's like, it bums me out, Bruce. It makes me really sad, actually.
It makes me sad, too. Because I got to hear about it on the news. I'm joking. But seriously, folks, it's very sad. But I don't know if we're going to get no much better. Because all these influencers, they're skinny. Yeah. That's all I had to add.
Bruce.
Bingo, I'm scared. I'm shy.
Oh.
Bruce, you should be an influencer.
No.
Okay.
Can you imagine Bruce doing like a sponsored post?
He would never do it. He's the most authentic person. That I know. I would do it.
He would
I would
never
sell you
sell
anything.
out.
No, you would.
Yeah.
I bone broth your IVs all the way into your coffee grinder. As far as I'm concerned, I'll sell anything. You know, I'm
Did
crooked.
you say something earlier, like you thought I was going to call in and tell Tony to apologize to you?
Yeah, can you believe how much of a baby? You should have heard him. It was
How much
wild.
of a baby you are?
No,
Or-
because I made a mistake and he wouldn't, and I did it with no maliciousness, and he was like actively trying to think of things to spoil for me as retribution. Going immediately to revenge.
Okay.
I've never gotten revenge on a person in my life.
I don't believe that. But
Well, that's
continue.
what's funny. Yeah. All right. Well, if you're not going to side with me, I think this call has kind of met its natural end. Katie.
One last thing.
Oh, one last thing. There's
one
more?
last thing.
Great.
Are you serious with the life pup date? Your update is that you got invited to a party and felt nervous.
Yeah, because people were shoving people in my face, and it was hot, and the ceilings were too low. It was in a weird basement, man.
Yeah, no, it was. It was a series of hallways. It was very dark, and there was nowhere
very
to sit
weird.
down. But you know, I don't know if you're aware, but it's like it's good manners to introduce a new person to the group of people, right? Like that's etiquette. You know.
I don't know if you understand the kind of reputation I have of kind of like America's bad boy, but I buck the social norms, lady.
Yeah.
Bingo don't play that is what I'm saying, lady.
I thought you liked social norms and etiquette.
I like Norm from Cheers, and I love Eddie's kittens. Who he just got.
Reference is only like 30 years.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, oh man, we're going through a tunnel. See ya. Okay. Well, that was good. Anyway, oh my God, everybody, look at that. You know, where's my notes? Got very. Okay, Desiree's wanting Bruce. Bruce isn't a trained monkey. So Desiree says, Sean, since you hate me, please have Bruce tell me how much he loves me. I don't know. I can't just make him do talking monkey stuff. If you want to talk to Bruce, you can call in. That's the show. I have more respect. Tony said to Katie, you're talking to a man who tried to take down Colin Jost for wearing his dead daughter's necklace. Yes, I did. And I'm still working on that, but they haven't done an SNL. But 2 episodes that have been since I exposed Colin Jost, he's had the necklace. Been very messed up. Desiree gave me a tendril. That is true. Anyway, so okay. So I guess that's if no one else is calling in for whatever reason, or to make me second guess my my segment choices, then I guess we're gonna move on to another smash hit that everyone loves. It's hold on, where's this? Oh brother, oh brother, everybody listen to me. Oh my God. Do you hear that in the distance? It sounds like a siren. It sounds like it's time for... Pretty police! Pretty police! Drop it! Drop it, piece of shit! Pretty police! It's the pretty police, fuckface! If I'm from Kentucky, I'm going to say slurs too and then murder you. Did you hear about that in the news, everybody? The police rule. But the pretty police really rule. What the pretty police is, you stupid little hamburgers, is the PPD is here to look at graphic design faux poos that are bad graphic design stuff that's so bad it's criminal. So let's show you one right here up at the top of the show here. Look at this. This is our one and only entry for tonight. I actually found this. I took this. This photo. This is, and I'll describe it to your audio listeners and even people that just don't want to look at the screen right now. I'll describe it to you right now. Okay. What we have here is a shitty sign that is weather beaten, or at least it's at an angle because of the wind, because they don't know how to not spring for a better sign. And this is out in front of a gas station. Okay, and it says C.R. nuts. Become a fan. Jumbo boiled peanuts are in giant red sans serif bold all caps. And then CR nuts is in like a more handwritten-y or kind of just like a flowy looking font. Looks really bad. Become a fan is in like some cursive and you can barely see it. It's barely legible. The type treatment is atrocious. It's all over the place. Looks very bad. And then you have a cartoon peanut. Again, I know what you're thinking. Isn't there already a cartoon peanut mascot? And isn't his fucking name Mr. Planters? And didn't he die in one of the Super Bowls? And then they didn't bring him back as a baby and nobody fucking cared. But then Baby Yoda happened right afterwards and everyone was like, maybe we're giving babies a bad rap. But then they still didn't care because it's a fucking stupid, dumb ad grab thing for the dumb Planters Peanut Corporation. Anyway, the Peanut Man himself is really bad. He looks like he has a dog nose. He's very dark brown, which I guess is kind of the way that boiled peanuts work. He has a sash on him that says nothing. Little brown Converse All-Stars on his spindly little legs. He looks very much like a very, very bad Mr. Peanut. Very bad. And his eyes are closed, but one of the eyes is darker than the other, so it looks really weird. One of his arms are behind his back, and he's wearing some sort of cap that could be like, I guess, a walnut shell. It could be a unrolled condom. Not to be a little too graphic here, but it looks really, really bad. It looks really bad, and I just
Hey.
Hey, Bruce.
What are you doing?
Doing a segment called Pretty Police, where I judge people's graphic design stuff and make fun of it a little bit. How to,
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's the best they could do with the money that they had.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Maybe because boiled peanuts aren't that much money,
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, maybe this is all they could afford. Maybe it was one of their little nephews who was in high school doing the best he can as a graphic designer. And this was his first job. And he was really proud of it.
Okay, yeah. Maybe that's true. You know what? Then okay. Hopefully, okay. You know what? Hopefully that he watches it, or she, or NB, and they look and they're like, oh, I can take some tips from that, and understand that I'm just kind of like I'm playing up the whole like I'm a cop, I'm gonna kill you if I had bad design as a joke. It's part of the joke.
Yeah. Your whole thing is kind of being like hyperbolic and pretentious, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of my whole thing, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Maybe someone should make a segment out of you. Ever think about that?
Okay. Can I finish up, bud? Can I just finish up this segment without any interruptions? Is that cool?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of, it's the CR nuts is kind of a little crude. That's kind of maybe not on the designer. That's on whoever made the name of the company. CR nuts. It's like, come on. Are we not? Everything's so vulgar these days. I'm not a prude. I love to say swears. But yeah, come on. A little bit with it. Anyway, that was Pretty Police. Hmm. So so we got some other pretty funny segments coming up here. I don't want to tease too much, but we got some good ones. It's just I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. Okay, be 5 minutes tops. Oh man. Hey, wow, we're back, everybody. Oh geez, can you believe how much I know how to use all this equipment and I wasn't trying to talk twice while muted? I'm back. Hi. Everyone looks like they're talking about their favorite candy bar in chat. We got Carly likes paydays. Desiree likes nope. I don't know what that is. I've never had that candy bar. Wait, who's talking about enlarged prostate glands? What is happening? My husband says you need to advertise more. You're funny. This is from Carly. I would love to. I have no idea the best way to do it. It's very hard and it's very time consuming. If anyone has any tips or if they see videos that were like, oh, that's a cool way of doing it, Bingo, send them over to old Bingo. I would love to look at it. And then Grant says, Bingo, do you have any thoughts about Ice-T's tweet about fonts? I don't know what the tweet. Please send it to me on online. Little Shmam Gween says score bar, fucking deep cut, sophisticated toffee bar, way better than a Heath. Good show. I am a big fan of whatchamacallit candy bars. I think they are a neat blast and I really like them. And okay, I still don't have a link via Twitter, Grant. So I can't see this Ice. Should I just go to Ice-T's Twitter? Is that what we're doing right now? Oh, it's in the chat. Okay. All right. I'll just use my mouse here. Okay. Okay. That is pretty good. Let's go ahead and pull this up on the other screen here. And this one says, I'll do this here real quick. Hold on. This one says, Ice-T tweeted on March 28th, 2003. That was yesterday. He says he's retweeting, or like a retweet with a quote. Something. Someone's asking him, Ice, what is this font? Love you, man, but come on, use impact font. I guess maybe in response to some fucking meme or something he fucking put. Who cares? Anyway, he says, I do not give a fuck about fonts. ... Weirdo shit. I mean, you're not wrong, Ice, Mr. T, Ice-T. Look, wow. Oh, shit. Okay, people are replying to him with memes of, okay, who cares? It's stupid. That's funny. Sorry, Mr. T, Ice-T. I don't, I like fonts. I think they're funny. Does anybody have favorite candies besides candy bars? Is this like a fun thing to Ian says Three Musketeers is his favorite. Zerby says 100 grand. These are some weird picks. No judgment. No judgment. Bruce, do you have a favorite candy bar?
I like
Did I put you on the spot, buddy?
I'm stuck.
Okay, he doesn't have, I guess, a favorite. That was weird. I didn't know what that was. Yeah, 100 grands are solid. A Zagnut's good. I think a Zagnut's better than a Butterfinger Yeah, I think this is good. This is a good conversation. I think
Snickles. I think Snickles.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Bruce. Snickers is good. It's solid. It's the Mickey Mouse of candy bars, I would say. Solid pick. Superman, Mickey Mouse, Mario. Solid pick. Goku. Solid pick. If you're going to pick a candy bar, pick Goku. So, Bruce, I don't want to upset you anymore, but I do have another segment here that's maybe, I'll try to keep not mean-spirited, but I think everyone really likes this segment. I think everyone's really kind of their favorite segment. It's what they come to the show for. I think everyone, if they didn't do this segment, they would flip out. I think they would hate everything if I didn't do this segment, Bruce. Video people in the chat are asking, are we allowed to kiss Bruce? Bruce is not a kisser, really. He doesn't really leave his in-table house, let alone this apartment. It just doesn't happen. But again, if anyone likes to call in and talk to Bruce, if you're on the sweetie list, more than welcome. Anyway, this is Bumper Grumbles. It's very loud. It's not really a jingle, more of just sounds. And considering how much I've done this segment, I probably should really come with a song for it.
No, you know what? I like it.
You do?
Yeah, it's cool. It's like, that's how outside sounds with the cars and people's groaning. It's funny. It's funny.
Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I kind of needed that feedback. I don't get a lot of feedback for the show, not a lot of listeners, and I'm still just trying to do my best. And having somebody here that kind of gets it, for the most part, means a lot. So thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Bingo. I like to be here with you and other people. It's nice.
Okay. Well, let's do Bumper Grumbles. Here we go. Okay, we go. Boy, this is a big old beefy one here. This is sent in from Carly and her husband, Ryan. This one says, oh God. Okay, hold on. There's a phone number on this one. But we're going to let it ride because I think he would appreciate it. This is a truck that has at first glance, you're like, oh, cool, big old, cool truck. It has, actually, hold on. Okay, I hate this person. So this person's from Texas. On the back of his truck, there's a lot of shit painted on his tailgate. Let's go ahead and ignore that for right now. Right now, on the actual bumper, there is a bumper sticker that says, well, there's the typical coexist that's made out of like all the different religious symbols, even though the peace sign is not a religious symbol, whatever. And then that is on the right side. On the left side is one that sounds like it says contradict. And I don't know. Can somebody find this bumper sticker online? It says contradict, but it's made out of a bunch of other like religious-ish symbols. One's the yin yang, and then there's text underneath it. I would love to know what this says. I'm positive this is just some fucking Deadpool Joker Dorcas who's trying to just be provocative. Anyway, so let's see what this maniac. Oh, we are absolutely calling this number. We're absolutely calling this number. On the very top, and this person filled up the entire truck bed door tailgate of his truck. Okay. It says wife wanted. And this is just written in some sort of like paint pen. Okay. Wife wanted. And then JC, I'm assuming that's his. Oh, here we go. Hold on. We've got. Oh, interesting. So this was found by Carly. Thank you so much, Carly. This is. Oh God. This is. Says contradict. I don't know what I think this Hare Krishna is the C, which makes no sense because there's a C around the Hare Krishna sign symbol thing, and then we got the O is a yin yang. We've got some, I guess, a Shinto temple house thing, some sort of flame thing, an R with a pentacle in it, an A from some Deathly Hollows looking shit. That stupid flute playing little guy that was like really big in the Southwest. It probably still is really big in the Southwest, but definitely in the 90s was everywhere. An eye, just a regular eye, but with the Star of David on it. I think the Muslim starry moon thing, and then a crucifix, an actual like cross with Jesus' silhouette on it. Spells out contradict. And underneath it says, they can't all be true. John 14:6. With a website that says www.contradictmovement.org. Let's see this. There's a lot going. This might be the entire Grumble. This is a lot. We're doing some halfway okay mystery solving society shit here. Contradictmovement.org. Did I spell that right? I did not. How do you spell contradict? I did that right. Movement. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. What is this? So it looks like it's a website. It just has some like some stock photos of some skinny dorks wearing shirts that say that have the shitty thing on it. There's a book. There's a gospel tract. Let's see what does this mean? There's an about section. What does this mean? Tolerance and coexistence are both great. In fact, they are necessary. I agree with all this so far. If we are to live together in peace without hating each other or physically harming one another over differences in race, culture, sexual orientation, political views, or religious beliefs, we must have tolerance. However, we must also recognize, there's a video. Hold on. There's a video.
Tolerance and coexistence.
Look at this dork.
They go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. If we are to live together without hating each other, harming each other, or worse, killing each other over differences,
and that's showing a bunch of people
culture,
activism,
sexual orientation, political views, and religious beliefs, we must have tolerance. However, tolerance can't mean that every belief is equally valid and true. Because if one belief directly contradicts another belief, they can't both be true.
Okay.
This means...
Isn't that the whole point of like having your own fucking personal beliefs? What he's saying is just no fucking duh. This is like no shit. Like 14-year-olds had these first thoughts when they were 14. Let's keep on going. Hopefully this isn't a copyrighted song because it'll be flagged on YouTube. Let's find out more.
It's false to say that all religions are true or that all religions lead to God. If
this
a
guy
person
sucks,
makes
dude.
such claims, it just shows they haven't taken the time to study the world's religions. Because just a brief reading of the sacred text of
gonna
just a
hit it
handful
now.
of religions
Sacred text
shows
now.
contradictions on the fundamental levels.
Okay, you're not saying anything. I'm skipping ahead.
That he just ascended into heaven. Christianity's teaching that we are saved
shut up.
by...
Whatever, you're a dork. I have no idea what the fuck that's supposed to be. He's just talking to talk. I don't understand what any of that is, and I refuse to look more into it. Anyway, he sucks. That guy super sucks. So anyway, that's the bumper sticker that this perfectly sane, based individual has on his car, along with the coexist that your boomer grandparents that have the coexist who are hippies who secretly voted for Trump have on their car too. Anyway, this says it's not racial, but social injustice too. Many laws turn our police into overworked bullies, legalize everything except rape and robbery. Murder, turn police back to heroes, stop the madness. There's almost no spaces in between these letters. Wife wanted. fascinating. We're calling him. We're calling this person because his number is on the thing. Oh shit. Whoop, hold on. This might get me in trouble, but no one cares because no one is watching this show. Oh, hey, I'm just calling in regards to your truck.
Okay, what about it?
Well, you have a number on your truck, and I'm in Ohio. I'm not in Texas, but this was sent in. And I'm doing actually a live podcast right now, and your truck is fascinating. And I actually have a lot of. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. You don't have to give your name or anything. My name's Bingo.
My name's JC. You can call me J or JC.
Okay, J or JC. So I agree with some of the stuff that's on the back of your truck as far as like maybe we should figure out how to make these police a little less overworked and maybe, I don't know, legalize some things, you know. Okay, I'm more interested in this contradict thing. I went to the website. We were trying to figure out what this is. It makes no sense. And we watched like part of the video, so maybe I wasn't giving it my full attention. But can you explain what this contradict thing is versus the coexist sticker you have on your truck?
And one's on the left, one's on the right. The contradict was actually given to me by a Christian. I'm a free thinker, by the way.
Okay.
And,
ditto.
He was passing these out for his church, and their goal was to say that there was contradictions between atheism and Christianity. And I pointed out that there's a plethora of contradictions in the Bible about the God of Abraham.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and accepted the bumper sticker, but I put it on there in a more or less sarcastic manner, and meaning what I mean, which is that the Bible is full of contradictions.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good book, but it's full of contradictions. It's written by men. I don't believe it's written by God.
Okay.
Any more questions about that one?
No, I think we think very, very much aligned when it comes to that stuff. Okay, cool.
Okay, what was your specific question about the coexist sticker?
Oh, no, I mean, I know that one. That's like, you see those everywhere, right? That's fine. It was just like, yeah, okay, interesting.
That one. It's a lot more common than the others. Now, which tailgate are you reading from?
Oh, whoa, okay.
Chalkboard.
You have more than one?
It's chalkboard. So when it rains, it gets washed off.
Oh.
I change it. I take an eraser or pad or wash it off and start all over again.
Okay, that makes sense.
It begins with like wanted, though.
Got it. Okay, yeah, okay, perfect.
That gets the most attention.
Yeah, I bet it does, man.
It does.
Have you gotten any luck from it?
Are you watching the video from the Channel 8 newscast they did?
No, this is just a listener of ours. We have a segment called Bumper Grumbles where people send in images of bumper stickers that like either are funny or provocative or they just don't get. Yeah. And I think this was in that one.
I have to look at those too.
Yeah. So we were just, and there's a number on here, and we're like, we gotta call it, so we're calling it. And so I appreciate your being a good sport and
that's why it's there.
Yeah, that's great. That's very interesting. So this one in particular talks about, I'll just read it back to you here. It's not racial, but social injustice too. Many laws turn our police into overworked bullies, legalize everything except rape, robbery, and incest, I think it says. I don't know. It's kind of rubbed off a little bit. Murder. Okay. Oh, and murder turned police back to heroes. Oh, okay.
I call that my 3 R's. Rape, robbery, and murder are the only sins that anybody should ever be put in prison for. That's the only thing our police should be doing is protecting us from rapists, robbers, and murderers.
Oh, so the
Everything else
so the
should be
third.
either hospitalization or socialization or some other kind of social programs. The only thing people should be put in prison for is rape, robbery, and murder. And robbery is questionable, as far as I'm concerned.
So I mean, so the R for
That's
murder
what
is the R in the middle of murder.
Well, it's like the three. I don't know. I'm an old fart, so this saying may not be around very much anymore. But they used to call it 3 R's in school. You go to school and you learn your 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get
I
it.
played on that with the 3 sins because, like I said, I'm a free thinker. I've been religiously seeking a conscious contact with whoever, whatever created us since I was 12 years old, and I'm 72 years old. I still haven't figured it out.
I don't, and I think that's honestly the most realistic and yeah.
If I figured it out, then I'm wrong. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Closed mind will nothing. An open mind is endless possibilities.
Yeah. Huh.
Any more questions about that one?
How about a suggestion? If you wanted to switch it up a little bit with the third R, you could go red rum. If you're a Shining fan.
Red rum. Yeah, murder. Hey!
Right? Yeah, right. See?
All right. I like that. You're on top of this now. Next time I put that on there, I'm going to try to remember. I'm getting old. My memory isn't as good as what it used to be.
Yeah,
but I'm going to try to remember that one. You might have to look for that.
Oh, perfect. I love it, man. Good to hear.
People are always taking pictures. If I had a dollar for everybody took a picture of my tailgate, I could have ordered me one of them mail-order brides like Donald Trump did. I guarantee you. The only thing that bothers me about it is that sometimes when I'm in traffic, I'll see somebody swerving in and out of traffic, try to get up behind me to take a picture.
Oh, no.
Once again, I'm not responsible for what other people do. I'm just trying to be happy and maybe kind of sort of find a wife. You know what I mean?
So it hasn't worked yet.
No, I've had only 2 dates from the tailgate itself. And
how long have you had it up?
About 10, 15 years, 10 years.
Okay.
There's I don't think it's on YouTube anymore, but it was on YouTube. Channel 8 News, our local news station here in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
I live outside of Fort Worth.
Got
it. Did an interview with me. They came out here because somebody sent them a picture of my tailgate.
Awesome. Okay.
I think it was 7 years ago. I'm not real sure. I'd have to look it up. I've got it on my Facebook, but the last time I went to try to see it on YouTube, it had been taken down for some reason.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I'm new to the computer world. I've only had a computer for about 18 months now.
Oh, turn away, turn back. It's not worth it.
What now?
It's a turn back, turn away. It's not worth it. It's not worth being on the internet. It's awful here.
I'm over to the dark side.
Awesome.
So far, so good. I've run into a couple of trolls and several of those real pretty ladies wanting to know me and wanting to marry a 72-year-old man. No problem. I got no problem with that. Would you just please send me enough money for a bus ticket?
Yeah. What's your social security number, by the way? Yeah.
I need money too.
Yeah, right.
But it's
awesome.
all good. I always try to put 3 things on there: the wife wanted, or spouse, or something like that, and then something political and something religious, because that's basically the 3 things that you're not supposed to discuss in public is sex, politics, and religion.
Yep.
But what else is worth talking about?
Yeah, I guess nothing if you don't follow sports, which I don't. So I guess, it's pretty much it.
You took the words right out of my mouth because I don't follow sports.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off right now because my Wheel of Fortune's got wrestlers on it. Now, I've got nothing against people that enjoy that kind of thing. The other day there was a wrestler on there, little gal. I bet you she didn't weigh 80 pounds soaking wet. A wrestler?
Maybe, she's quick.
No,
it's off the top rope.
All for show. It's just like our political parties. It's all just for show to distract us from the real shit that's going on. The only difference is between wrestlers and politicians is wrestlers are smart enough to know that they're acting. And they do a lot better job of it, too. I mean, don't get me wrong, the little bit that I watched before I changed the channel, is they're athletes. They're true athletes. They're probably more athletic than football players, for sure, or baseball players. jumping around and doing all them tricks and stuff, they're entertainers. I don't enjoy that kind of entertainment.
Sure.
I have to backtrack on that because I kind of do enjoy female mud wrestling.
All right, I think we're going to end it on that one, JC. Thank you so much for talking with us, man. Good luck to you, and I hope you have a great rest of the week, man.
Do you want to see the video of Channel 8 News?
I'm gonna try to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it.
Okay, go send me a friend request.
Okay.
And I'll try to send it to you. I think I can.
Okay, sweet.
I'm not real good at this stuff, but it's JayBaughman.
All right, man. Okay,
and your
great.
name?
Oh, my name Bingo.
Bingo.
Yep.
Bingo was his name, oh.
That's me.
Okay. Thank you, Bingo. This is interesting. And by the way, when they Channel 8 News put me on the news that 7 years ago, whatever it was, there was a radio station in Florida that called me and did the same thing you're doing. They did a newscast of me talking to the DJ on the air, and they wanted me to take a tour of America in my truck. And I said, no, it's a 1999 truck, and I've got chickens and goats to take care of anyway. But thank you.
Yeah, you're not going to get too far, but... Well, awesome.
Thank
everyone.
You, this was very interesting and educational too.
Yeah. Have a good one, man.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. What a cool dude. My goodness. Carly and Ryan, you're getting you're getting some sort of, I'm going to bake you a baked good. That was a very, very good and positive bumper grumble. That guy's cool. He said, love you, bye. I'm going to have to make a Facebook profile and that is great. He was really blowing out that speaker, huh? I don't know. Well, we'll figure that out. Okay. He was clipping. This is pretty good. Okay, so that was that again. And yeah, I guess we, despite the contradict guy being like super, like not cool or funny, seems like an okay movement. Again, I don't. Do you have to have these little groups for concepts that I think everybody fucking knows? I get, honestly, yeah, maybe you do because JC isn't necessarily getting out there on the internet all the time. So it's good that he kind of came up and I don't know, whatever. Okay. It's all good. Everything's good. We like everything. This is another one from Carly and Ryan. This is a shot of a car. Seems to be just some sort of a smaller sedan. A Honda by the looks of it. It's a blue color with the driver's side back door has a big old series of dents in it that was struck such a long time ago that has started to rust. And there's a mask in the rearview mirror. Thank you for masking up. We appreciate that here in the Bingo verse. And then in the window of the car, on computer printer paper printed out, it says progressive in italics. This is Times New Roman. It says progressive won't fix this. And then, in case you're wondering, there are two arrows pointing down to the damage on the vehicle. That's very funny. Oh my God, that's really messed up towards the bottom there. Jeez, LaRue, that is not great. I don't know what you hit, but also like, I want more details. There should be a number on this so we can be like, yo dog, can we figure out like, do you have comprehensive coverage on your vehicle? Cause if not, they're not going to fix it. Was this somebody else's progressive, whatever it's called, is other person's, did the person who hit you have progressive and the progressive won't fix it? You're leaving a lot to us to wonder, and I don't care for it. So I'd like more information. This is Zerby in chat says they didn't have collision insurance equals hit and run sit equal denied claim. Oh shit. That'll do it. I'd be upset too. Or it's socialism. Maybe Caddy says they mean socialism. The woke mind virus won't fix my car. That's funny, Cubby. That is funny. Okay, we've got more grumbles, everybody, and I'm feeling randy for him. So let's keep on grumbling. This is a good one. This is sent in by a good friend Jeff. This is on a Chevy Impala LT. Okay, and you're not going to let me. Some of them are hard to line up to. Okay, here we go. This is, of course, if you could imagine, gang, folks out there, this is the first one of the night. We have, once again, white vinyl cutout shitty letters on a car. This isn't on a window. This is actually on the actual, metal painted part. But it says, and I quote, this is what it says. I'm not drunk. There's no apostrophes in this. I'm not drunk. I'm just I'm not drunk. I'm just handing out chicken nuggets and whooping ass. Hashtag mom life. Nuggets, N-U-G-G-E and in a space T-S. I don't understand. There's a lot of stuff going on with just the penmanship and punctuation and grammar of this that I don't like. I also don't like the internet culture of mom stuff. I think it sucks. It sucks. I don't like for dad ones either. I know people. There was a guy I was friends with on Pokemon Go, and his handle was dad of 3 boys. And I'm like, that's all you can fucking say? That's all you can offer people, is that you're squirting and making little babers? It's real weird, man. Anyway, hashtag mom life. I'm sure they're like, wine's fruit salad, right? Wine's fruit group, right? Wine. Pretty good. Thank you, Jeff. That is a good one. Oh, here we go. Stormo says, I've seen one before, and it's passing out snacks and whooping ass, which is bad, but at least it kind of rhymes at least. Yeah. Yes, Stormy. This one really sucks. I can't stress enough how difficult it is to read with some of the choices that they made graphically. Sorry, that was a good one. We got some more here. Oh boy, you guys want more bumpy grumbles? Okay, this was sent in by enemy of the show, Katie the Shrink. It is a Hyundai Elantra. She sent this to me and said, I think it's kind of cute, and we could not disagree more. So we've got one here in like a scripty cursive font. It says, be happy, with 2 little hearts. This is, of course, shitty white vinyl on their bumper. Enemy of the show is an old thing, Katie. We do enemies of the show all the time. I think Greg Nichols is still enemy of the show. Tony's an enemy of the show. I think that's it right now that's listening. There's a big enemy of the show. There's a shirt. Anyway, this one says, be happy, it sucks. And of course, it's shitty white vinyl. This one has 2 flip-flops. Oh, God. See, they over-design this. They overdo it. These are 2 flip-flops in like a neon-y kind of pink, right? It's just the outline of flip-flops. But on the flip-flop, on the bottom heel portion of the flip-flop, or the thong, if you're from Australia, there is the weird North Carolina? Where is North? Oh, South Carolina. South Carolina symbol, which is that weird tree and a moon, which I never knew what the fuck that meant. But like round these parts, everyone wants to let you know that they've been to South Carolina and they got a sticker to show you about it. It's very, very weird. It's very strange. It's a weird thing to do. You're weird. You're dark-sided if you're doing that. Anyway, so this has these dumb tree things on the heels, on both heels of both flip-flops, overdoing it. And then underneath it, in the shittiest font, it says Myrtle Beach, SC, South Carolina. Pretty good. We haven't actually had any of them where the license plate frame has been a topic of conversation. Honestly, this one I don't mind. It's just a kind of a pewter, shitty looking metal with some painted flowers that are 5-petaled daisies, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're white. I don't know. It's a cartoon flower. Who cares? Actually, that's kind of nice. And there's like some wispy vines and stuff like that. That's pretty good. All right, moving on. Teacher life. In like a sea foam, it says teacher in a very similar scripty font to the Be Happy. It says teacher life. Yeah, salt life, Carly says. But this is teacher life. But it's very hard to read because the I is a stack of fucking books that's in a good portion of the space that the L is supposed to be in. Very hard to read. And then there's a weird pink heart next to it. Very good. And then finally, ascending it off, it says in this, again, this very similar shitty scripty font. This is black font with a die cut white around it. And there's a sticker just plooped right on there. Be silly, be honest, be kind. Zerby says anything that starts with B is propaganda, and then walks it back, saying, I take it back. I take back what I said. Teachers are exempt from all judgments. Not on this show, kid. Not on this show. And we have teacher listeners. Thank you for your service. If I knew a teacher that had this stuff on the car, I would call the cops. I would. So I guess we could keep on grumbling. We're kind of running out of stuff to talk about on the show. I guess you guys want to keep on grumbling, everybody? Let's see some ones in the chat if you want to keep grumbling. Everyone loves a bumper grumble here. Oh yeah. Okay. They have to body slam intruders while teaching long division. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. This teacher's fine. Let her go to South Carolina. Send me her Venmo, I'll give her $25.
The teachers are very brave, Bingo.
Uh-huh. I know, Bruce.
They do a lot for people. They're mostly selfless people.
Uh-huh. I know, Bruce.
And now they have to deal with all this other stuff with the guns in there. Did you see that lady that murdered all those people, Bingo?
Yeah, I did, man. Don't really want to talk. This kind of comedy show, we don't really want to bring it down like that.
Yeah. Makes you think, though, huh? Doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bingo. Bruce.
You're losing it, man. You're losing it, and you're losing the audience. Wake up. Get with it.
All right. Let's go to another bumper grumble. This one I actually saw. I saw this one myself. I don't know if you can tell. This is. Eric says, I'm so confused. Which one is Bingo? I don't know. This is a Toyota Tundra truck. It's kind of like a silvery color. Looks more champagne in this light. And on the side of it, spanning both doors and off the door too, it looks like some crazy tribal slashes were made. Like the worst Wolverine just fucked up this truck. And if you zoom in, where you would normally see exposed truck innards, you see the majesty of the forest. And also some diamond plating. Is that what you call that? This shitty fucking stuff. Oh man, look at that. This person's really wanting to let you know that they have a truck. They love diamond plating. They love slashing things, and they love the forest. And let me for the audio listeners in there, it's not like, oh, here's a beautiful forest scene, like where you're zoomed out from the forest and you can see all of the beautiful foliage. No, it's like close-ups of fucking trunks of trees and like some leaves. It sucks. Also, there's no rhyme nor reason to it because there's another shape altogether that isn't slashes, that has a border that is it's so confusing. It's the most confusing design I've seen in a very long time. If you know what I mean. It's a bad design. Remember that? Anyway, it sucks. And then on the other side, on the reverse side, if you're maybe like, oh, this is maybe just guy like really likes the cool woods. On the back of his truck bed full of gas cans, empty gas cans in some sort of weird shelving or cage. He has a "Let's Go Brandon" and and some sort of like outfitters thing. I just now noticed. There's a phone number on the oh God. We can't keep calling phone numbers on random cars, can we? Can we? I don't know. Bruce, what do you think? Should we call the number?
Yeah. Fuck with this guy. He fucking sucks. Let's go, Brandon. Eat my shit. Fuck off.
Bruce? Okay. We're going to do it. All right. I'm assuming it's this area code. What?
We're sorry. You've reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I used the wrong area code. Shut up. Everyone's fine. Stormy is saying, don't call, too scary. Katie's saying, this is fake. How dare you? This is out in front of the Rabbit bookstore. 849-9907. All right, we're calling it now. I'm calling. What? What the hell? What is going on? Okay, this is annoying. Okay, I'm doing this right. Clicking it to call is insane. Clicking numbers on a fucking fake keypad to call somebody is wild. Oh, what are you doing? It's not letting me call. What a letdown. What a letdown. Well, sorry guys. I only have one more bumper grumble. It's not even that good. So we got this one here. It's a Honda, some sort of car. this is like the sentiments in a lot of these stickers are like fine. That's not what I have issues with. It's just how lame this person is. So it goes to show you that people that even have, similar beliefs can still just fucking suck, right? Think about, I don't know, Shia LaBeouf. He sucks. Similar beliefs though. We both love Bumblebee. Anyway, these stickers, not a single one of them is on straight. These are all, besides a weird lizard, are all traditional bumper stickers. They're slathered all over the back of the bumper. And we do have a lookout for motorcycles, which people who have listened to episode 6 of Halfway Okay will know a lot about. Very funny. Actually one of our better episodes. Moonbeams. Remember that one? And anytime that comes up, I just think about moonbeams. Anyway, this one says tree hugging dirt worshiper. Okay. One of them says, what if the hokey pokey is what it's all about? Okay. One of them says, think good thoughts, and has other words around it I can't read because I didn't get close enough to the car because I didn't want to get out of the car. Speak your mind even when your voice shakes. I like the sentiment of that one. I actually really do. I kind of like that. I don't need to see it on a bumper sticker. Humankind be both. Okay. That's stupid. Human and kind be both of them. Remember who you want to be. Okay. Oh, I can't stress enough. Every one of these font choices and color combinations are atrocious. A lot of purples, a lot of real bad stuff. What a long, strange trip it's been. Good one. And then there's one that's completely illegible. I should have gotten out of the car. Also on the back window, there seems to be some sort of peace sign. Very good. Very funny. Very good. And ladies and germs, that's been Bumper Grumbles. Everyone's favorite. I just love doing this show so much. I think it's very fun to do. I have a couple of the things to talk about. I've been watching, hold on. Yeah, let's do this one. I've been, oh boy. Hey guys. This is the other segment that we like to do called, Hey, Watch It. You know what I mean? What it is this is the one where I talk about stuff I've been watching or reading or whatever, or, and I've been watching that Last of Us. I'm not done with it yet, so no spoilers, Tony. And I saw everyone on the internet talking about that episode 3, and this is not going to be spoiled. We're not spoiling nothing. But people talking about that episode 3 of that Last of Us being a real, like, oh boy, a real emotional one. Holy smokers. It was very emotion. It was good. I'm liking everything. I'll tell you this though. And this is moderately spoilery, so I'm going to put up the spoiler song. So, I don't remember which episode it's in, but the opening of there's like a hole that opens up. And I didn't play the video. I played like maybe the first 15 minutes of the video game, and I was like, this is a fucking giant bummer. I don't want to play this fucking stupid game. And so I stopped playing it, right? There's an episode, and like the ground opens up and all the zombie guys come out. And then like one like big one comes out. And I'm like, he's like really big, but like looks kind of stupid. I don't know. He just looks stupid. He just looks like a big dumb idiot, and he looks stupid. And it took me out of it. It was like, oh, this is a video game. What I'm watching is a video game now. It didn't have a good feel. And he's just like ripping people apart. He's not even like trying to infect other people. And I'm like, is this just the Enforcer? Or is this like, I don't know. It's very weird. Oh man, he would take explosive rounds in the video game. You'd have to get a Molotov cocktail off of him in the video game. We're better than this. We don't have to have all the video game stuff in it. Anyway, that's my only complaint so far. Otherwise, very good show. And that's the end of the spoiler. So remember, if you hear that spoil song, that means I'm spoiling. So you better get out of here. I wish I had that spoiler song going on when I ruined that fucking thing for Tony. But I didn't. I also want to talk about a book that I read/listened to for my book club. It's called A Touch of Gin, and it sucked. It was the stupidest book I've ever read in my entire life. And I could spoil it. But I'm not going to. All I'm saying is it's the dumbest book. If anyone says A Touch of Gin's a really good book, you tell them to get away and listen to this episode of Halfway Okay, and you get them out of the town. It's very bad. Okay, I'm just going to tell you about it. Okay, hold on. It all starts with this guy and his girlfriend who are obsessed over a person on social media named Jen. You come to find out that it was someone that the main character, Remy, he used to work with her at some restaurant or something. And she's like he's like super obsessed. And so and then his girlfriend that he has is Alicia or something. He makes her dress up like Jen, and like that's how they like get funky and like get sexy and stuff, is her like pretending to be Jen, but they're also like they're obsessed with her, in awe of her, are making fun of her constantly. Jen has adult braces, we find out later. Okay. And so you're thinking this is all ramping up into being some super fucked up thriller where they're gonna like kidnap her and like wear her skin or some weird shit. But no, my friends in Christ, it ends up becoming there's some weird interdimensional bug creature called a paranormalagus that's killing people. The government knows about it. There's some weird 90s coffee shop chick who knows about the monster and tells Remy, the main character. Nobody's likable, by the way. Nobody's likable except for Jake. But he doesn't feed the bird the right stuff. So you're like, Jake... It's an awful book that just on a dime turns into some weird sci-fi thing that super sucks. And then the ending is so poorly written and so stupid and bad and so dumb that it's not even like one of those things where the author was like, I don't know, what do you think happened? It's just a mess. It's just a mess. The book is a mess. Touch of Gin is a mess. Also, the cover sucks. Maybe we'll do that on Pretty Police next episode, but there's a butt on it, so I don't want to get swatted from Twitch. Okay, so that was Hey, Watch It. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Bruce, do you have any like closing thoughts or anything that you want to like talk to anybody about, or anything you want to say? We're about to end the show, is why I'm asking.
No, not really. I just I really like this. I like doing this, and I hope to be back next week and for weeks to come.
You'll be back, Bruce, even though you bust my chops a little bit. You keep me honest, and I mean, we could all use that in our lives these days. We could all use that.
Yeah. Hey, well, everyone, it's very nice to see you, and I love you, and I hope you'll have a nice day. Goodbye.